Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Hey, Royal, we are in downtown Flagstaff. We have been up in the high country all day, and I will say, just within the last 15 minutes, we have really started to see the weather change. You can kind of see it on my jacket and on my hat here. It kind of feels like it's trying to snow, a little bit of a sort of wintry mix, and the wind certainly has picked up as well. Now, Flagstaff saw its first kind of significant snowfall last week, but the wind really is something we'll be keeping an eye on tonight.
And get them all because
When winter storms approach, Pearl and the Pines in Flagstaff may close early.
I mean, we call Flagstaff the Windy City, even though I know there's another major city that calls themselves that.
Michelle Roberts has been running the yarn store for 13 years. The shelves of supplies about 20 miles away from her home outside of town, where there's more severe snow and wind.
We have to, put our chairs away, or any outdoor furniture has to be put away because it will completely blow off the deck.
It's definitely that time of year again in the high country.
We saw this coming down the line, so we just stayed ready.
Samuel Beckett, the Public Works Streets Director in Flagstaff, tells me half of his crews spent the day resting to start work at 10 p.m. in 12-hour shifts.
It's an exciting time. You'll see the guys kind of get ramped up this time of year. It's always challenging. I tell people sometimes you have to learn how to run equipment in a controlled skid for 12 hours at a time.
Navigating 700 lane miles of road in the city. For Roberts, it's also a busy time of year. Often visitors on the way to the Grand Canyon stop in from all corners of the world to a place she calls home.
Flagstaff is a really beautiful place. I love living up at high altitude. The sunsets are beautiful. The snow is beautiful.
And yeah, of course, the snow is beautiful, but you really got to be careful out on the roads. Officials are urging you, not to drive once it really starts snowing. That's expected, into the evening and tomorrow morning as well. Just stay home if you can. And then if you are out on the roads, make sure that you are watching for those workers that are going to be driving those plow trucks around the city. Give them plenty of space. And also, too, because of the wind, just a reminder to secure all of that patio furniture and make sure that you have all those holiday decorations inside. But for now, we're just kind of seeing this sort of a wintry mix of kind of rain and a little bit of wind. And yet it is very cold. I can tell you that as well.
Whitney Clark, all bundled up in the high country. Whitney,
Yep.
Thank you, and thank you for the warnings.